You must avoid these 13 foods if you are a diabetic. The right choice of food can help you to control your diabetes. People that have diabetes are aware of the fact that when it comes to diabetes, the first rule is to avoid food high in sugar. But, you should keep in mind that there are many foods that you may consume without even knowing that they are high in sugar. Some foods are considered as healthy, but in fact that they contain fats and sugar that you might not know about. You should also be very cautious about carbs and fats, because they can also contribute to high levels of blood sugar. 13 foods you must avoid. 1. Hamburger. The hamburger is rich in saturated fat that can significantly increase your cholesterol. However, before you decide to eliminate this food from your diet, you should know that you can still eat it. Just make sure to check the nutritional information. The American Heart Association claims that the saturated fat should be limited to 7% of the total calories on a daily basis. 2. Nachos. This Mexican food is not recommended for people with diabetes. Keep in mind that nachos contain a lot of calories regardless of the way you eat it, as a meal or as an appetizer. To be more specific, Chili's classic nachos has exactly 830 calories, 59 grams of fat, and 39 grams of carbs. In other words, nachos are out of the menu. 3. Pizza. Pizza is definitely one of the favorite foods to almost anyone. It is tasty and easy to get. It doesn't matter if it is frozen pizza or commercially prepared, both of them have a high content of calories. So, instead of eating a bunch of calories, you can always prepare pizza in your own home, choosing better toppings. It is recommended to prepare one with fresh veggies and herbs. 4. Dried fruit. Individuals with type 2 diabetes are highly recommended to avoid dried fruit. Dried fruits have a high content of fiber and nutrients, and this is the reason why many people consider this fruit as a healthy alternative. The truth is that the fruit undergoes dehydration and there is a concentration of natural sugar. Dried fruit is a good replacement for cookies, but regardless of this, it will still increase your blood sugar. So, if you want something healthy and sweet at the same time, you can have strawberries or grapefruit. 5. Flour, bread, and white rice. Diabetics need to take care of the amount of sugar and carbs they consume a day. Foods prepared with white flour such as rice, bread, and pasta are the same as sugar for the digestive system, while the carbs interfere with the glucose levels in the body. Actually, if you prefer carbs, you can consume whole grains like oatmeal and barley. Also, instead of white rice, you can always use brown. 6. Full-fat dairy. Full-fat dairy products contain saturated fats and can increase the bad cholesterol, LDL, as well as the risk of heart disease. People with diabetes are recommended to avoid products like cream, full-fat yogurt, ice cream, and cream cheese. It is scientifically shown that saturated fat increase the resistance to insulin, so make sure to use low-fat or fat-free dairy products. 7. Flavored water. These days, flavored water has become a popular trend that successfully replaced soda. Actually, flavored water has no hidden sugar or carbs. Flavored water has a lower sugar content compared to soda. However, if you drink the entire bottle, it will have the same effect. 8. Chinese food. Chinese food is high in fat, high in sodium, high in carbs, and has a lot of calories. It will keep your blood sugar high. Make sure to avoid dishes that have sugary sauce, orange chicken, and sweet and sour dishes. 9. Fatty cuts of meat. Fatty meats can increase your cholesterol, cause inflammation, and increase the risk of heart disease. You should not forget that they are high in saturated fats. If you want to consume proteins, always make the healthy choice. You can eat fish, pork tenderloin, chicken, lean beef, and skinless turkey. 10. breakfast pastries. Donuts, muffins, pastries, and cinnamon rolls are high in sugar, carbs, and fat, and they are all made from white flour. They are high in sodium and contain trans fats. But, if you really want them, you can choose fat-free or sugar-free, or you can prepare them by your own using healthy ingredients. 11. Fried foods. We all know that fried foods are not healthy for us. Make sure to avoid French fries, fried chicken, potato chips, and other deep-fried foods. A lot of oil is used while preparing these foods, meaning that you will consume more calories. Moreover, restaurants use hydrogenated oils with high trans fats. People with diabetes should always take care of the amount of trans fats. 12. Melons and bananas. You should always consume fruits because they have fiber, vitamins, and carbs. However, you should consume them in moderation because they can increase the level of blood sugar. Stone fruits, melons, and bananas have high sugar content and can affect your level of blood sugar. 13. Blended coffees. Blended coffees taste rich because of the toppings, sugar and fat, whipped cream, syrup, sugar, etc. If you want to consume coffee, make sure to choose coffee that is sugar-free and use low-fat milk. Having diabetes does not mean that you can't lead a normal life. Just make a difference between the good and the bad. Eating a healthy and proper diet is the best way to manage your blood sugar.